start, at least in our region.
True.
So got to give mad props to that. I mean, we are seeing someone who's very, very skilled with their character.
Yeah, no, we've seen one or two links, one or two Toon links, I should say, up in Philadelphia, but no one has really stuck around, and I do definitely have to respect the consistency of Tico. Vamos los Ticos.
Oh my gosh, we are just starting right off, and I like what Matador did there, going right in for the bike into the bite. Trying to bait something, usually it's like a roll in to dodge the bike, but Tico's not having any of it. That's how you can just kind of tell that Tico's pretty comfortable in this matchup. Already 55% on answers. That's going to be kind of tough for Matador to really regain from, should Tico just choose to play the way he is, which is just the nickel and dime, get my damage where I can, and I'm going to just sit back.
Yeah, I mean, you try to approach me, I can zone you out, and it's really one of those things, like, it causes only a little bit of damage, but it's a deceptive amount of damage, where it's not going to kill you necessarily, but you definitely have to respect it, and it's going to limit your movement options very much so, especially when you're playing a character like Wario, which relies so heavily on a few certain things, and now sitting at 121% becomes that much harder for Matador.
Absolutely, but I guess this is where Matador will play his character the best he knows how to, which is just go ahead, trying to run around and maneuver around so he can charge up that waft, but it is not going to matter. Tico can confirm those bombs from anywhere and get that, looked like it was forward air that time to steal that stock.
Yeah, generally speaking, the strategy that you wanna pull off is not get hit in the face with a sword. At least that tends to be how it shakes out in real life, and so it is in Smash. And oh my gosh, the up tilts, goodness gracious, Tico on an absolute tear and has him up to 39% already. Matador, what can he do about this?
Actually, I mean, a little bit ago, it looks like he got the nair into the missed tech from Tico. Went for the down tilt, but it didn't connect. So I mean, he kind of missed an opportunity to take a stock. Right now, he's paying for it too. 50% on him, and he's got that full waft. But now the question is, does he waste it on this just to clear up the stock and try and even the game up, or does he hold it for, like, you know, the second stock equalizer?
I mean, these are the sort of questions that you have to ask yourself, and that's a problem that Tico wants to have for sure. He has all two stocks still, and Matador just having a rough time approaching altogether, but Tico maybe cracking the door a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, beautifully placed bomb. But the motorcycle gets him off stage.
Down air?
Oh, he was looking for it. But now we're back to neutral. We go. And looking for the back air was Tico. Maybe getting a little impatient. That could be costly as he loses his first stock of this game one.
Look at that. That little scuttle win with that down tilt to the grab. And right now, we are at a situation where this is a completely even game. The percents might not show it, but I tell you, if he converts one of those wafts, Tico is absolutely going to lose that stock. 33%. It does not matter how low he is. He will lose that stock. And you can see right now, Matador's fishing for that nair because that will convert into it.
No, it definitely provides quite a bit of knockback, doesn't it? And now Tico, oh, beautifully executed the bomb into the forward air. And now Tico just trying to employ every single spacing option he possibly can, but Matador just riding through. Ghost Rider out of hell is Matador, and could he be coming back from the dead to take this game number one, Vanilla?
Oh my gosh, he just well might. I mean, again, he is just one conversion away. We see the down tilt, but we're not going to see the grab after. Forward air, no waft after. He's going low, and he's going to edge guard him with the waft.
Caution to the wind goes Matador, and somehow, some way, finds his way past Tico's Fort Knox of a defense, and Matador takes it 1-0. Improbably for sure, but like you said, it was even if the scores didn't show it.
And as you said, it was caution to the same wind that he was breaking. He let off that waft, and that was a gone stock.
I was really trying not to say that, but nonetheless, goodness gracious.
All right, we're gonna see Final Destination. I don't necessarily know how I feel about this stage as a counter pick. I mean, I understand what Tico was going for with Smashville. I just feel like Smashville kind of does what he wants to do better. You know, giving him that platform to have a little bit more maneuverability with his camping. I mean, right now, we know that Tico is not unfamiliar with getting the damage racked up and going toe-to-toe with Matador in the neutral, but that doesn't matter when Matador can just steal stocks at the same percent.
Yeah, but Matador, you can see he kind of has to respect it now. He knows just how close he was to death in that game number one, and it was pretty much by that same measure, the nickel and dime damage. And you know what? You have enough nickel and dimes that eventually makes $1, and that does eventually take the stock.
Oh, if there's one thing I know about, it's money. And if there's one thing Matador knows about, it's making a little out of a lot.
Yeah, you still haven't apologized for throwing that roll of nickels at my face.
Look, man, you didn't catch it. That's on you. I would have called it. That's how you make money.
Okay, we can dispute this later. Regardless, got Matador keeping Tico off of the stage, doing a pretty decent job at it. And again, it's the respect for those projectiles. Trying to match it with the motorcycle, but there's only so much you can do to approach when you throw out the sword like that. And Toon Link, he does take the first stock, does Tico.
Absolutely, and that's just a wonderful catch that he had there. Right now, though, if Matador doesn't, or rather, if Tico doesn't solidify this lead, and yeah. And here's the scary part. You ready?
Yeah.
We're about like 15 seconds away from that waft being on deck. It is not far off.
Yeah, and now Tico may be getting a little impatient. That's been a problem of his. When he starts approaching and hitting buttons, that's when Matador, I mean, true to his name, he starts charging in and slaying the bull.
Absolutely. Right now we see that bite, and that forward are putting on just a little bit of damage. We are not far.
Oh, the footstool! That was cheeky.
It was. It was. Had it been going the other way, he could have locked that with a forward air. Might have been able to end the stock right there. His waft is on full charge, and he's got a little bit of rage to it, too.
True, sitting at 58%. So maybe not enough to confirm right here, but you said he was looking for it in from the nair and wasn't finding it there, but it's still on deck and sitting at 85%. Does it kill here?
Yeah, it'll kill right now if he converts it.
But the question is, will Tico let that happen? He's doing a good job at spacing himself out a little bit better. It seems to be the difference thus far, at least in the past minute or so. But Matador, well shielded with that bomb. And
we got to see another low recovery?
Oh, he was looking for a repeat.
There we go.
Oh,
there we go.
Oh, my gosh, and the craziness.
Yeah. Yep.
Goodness gracious.